Oh boy. Court time! Let's do this. We gotta defend Will Powers with all our might. We have a big hill to climb. It's like last time. Hey, Will, how you doing, Will? Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she's looking even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is not practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Oh my god, that joke! Ah, dude, I make that joke. I crack up with those. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. Our child utterly defenseless. Yet Mrs. Powers is truly innocent. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We had to find something, Phoenix, today. Is that or lose a child? This isn't going to be easy. No, it's not. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Let's do this. Edgeworth, you're going down. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if they be that producer. The prosecutor calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Hello. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude could you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I am make the Steel Samurai noob. Rolf. Salmonella. I'm director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking out this testimony apart. The Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the chair on that day did it. Right. She doesn't raise any time under pressure. Well, it's kind of life or death with this man. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. According to the testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. That's right, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from 9. Correct. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's industry that way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all day. Sad face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action run through. Are you sure? In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Still don't know that word! Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was saying I'm watching the whole thing roll. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Pfft. Wait, she had lungs? I didn't know. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took us more than time than I thought it would. How much time? Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But Whoop twisted his ankle during the run-through procedure. Alright, that's the limp. which of course led me to missing lunch. Roth's falling on the floor, starving? I heard everyone else on lunch in the employee area. That seems right. A T-bone steak. This is a cooked up some. Another thing there was a plate with some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat with them. So I'm skipping lunch. Oh, wait a moment. You get to eat? Yeah, no steak. You do believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something seem odd to you about that? It is contradictory. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer. Think I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I expect that much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down. I don't want to. Wait a second. They took a break in the meeting. That contradicts his testimony. That bit more. Well, right here, it contradicts here. Yeah, no one. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Miller, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during the break? Oops, Rolf. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to studio during the time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify about the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Miller, about your testimony, please. Burk. Uh-oh, Edward is laughing. That means a natural disaster just happened somewhere. The break. Okay. Yeah, whatever that is. We took a break, Rolf. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. No time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Alright. I don't think I would have been any more time. Very well, you may begin with the cross-examination. Alrighty. Let's do this. Yeah, we took a break. It was only 15 minutes. 15. Yeah. Okay. What time do you take this break? I say it was from around 2:30 to 2:45. Frick! 2:30! That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to stew and killed Hammer, but the monkey! Edward knows. Why do you know that? What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh right, the other one was a Diva. Sorry, Diva Squeeze plate. Diva Squeeze is a producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Frick, this is good. Why is that? Oh, come on, you didn't get to press about the 4th one! Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain back payment to give. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from Studio... Mr. Monkey, that's the thing we're going to be... It said 2:15. It's quite impossible. Okay. Agree that it was impossible for anyone to make a child who goes there in the time. Aha! I thought you might be thought showing on thin ice again. But I see an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edward? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer mean guaranteed death. However, the path from there to scene of crime is blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head was barred the way. Wasn't it Mr. Monkey? Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked the head out to Celia's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in that trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to Celia was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Wasn't it Mr. Monkey? Hold on. Yeah, Mr. Monkey. I'm getting confusing. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct them. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manolo from the stand. What? It's over! No! Very well, the court's opinion of the case is as we have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the vote of Steel Samurai, given the size of the cause and no other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day, all that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce we do have a decisive witness. Frick! Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which you will hear the witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Ah, this is bad! We're in a tight spot! We can't do anything! We're stuck! Mia? What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trail has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't say that! Don't tell me we're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I never given up on a trial before, not while there's a chance. The only one thing can become clear in your cross-examination. The people in our trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. But all there is. What's going to happen to me? It's kind of seemed like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, a hero to children everywhere and after all. Ah, that's true. You are. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. Oh my gosh. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we are worried that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecutees, why did I say that? Calls Cody Hackins to the stands. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donuts crates should do. What's with this case and donuts? I feel like donuts was the real killer this time. Oh, that's a bit better. Will the witness state his name, grade, and school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, and I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mia, can you handle the questioning? Because he seems to answer to you quite fondly. Miss Edward, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? Cody? He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Series on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops, you want me to tell you and Grants with the beard over there? Just Mr. Angela will be fine. I prefer beard gentlemen, thank you very much. A very long day. Oh, this is gonna be fun! Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain turns with a kid and you lost? That's even more of a low than me! Lost? That's even... Oh, sorry about that. Seriously! Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all good yet, but I bring it everywhere I go. You next? I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make a note of that in the court record. True. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the incident. Okay, Cody. I need you to be honest here. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Boy, did you just say you bring your camera everywhere? This guy's tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah. So, I don't know how that's even possible. But hold on, I'm not interested in these. No. I want to press you on this. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked you out, you went home? These are you to say. But wait. You say you always... Oh, frick. You say you always had your camera. Hold on, mister. What you said seemed a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting too much pressure on? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Oh, the burn! You're going to need a burn heal. And what do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I can see a little box. So you did have a camera. Did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please censor the court about what you're busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I have my camera with me, but I was glued to the action, so I couldn't take my eyes off it. This Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. That's right, cross-examination. Alright, I want to look through that again. Yeah, camera. Yeah. Can you explain this more? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? Told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching Steel Samurai. Seeing what happened next. Bad guy saw an ending. Yeah, that means he died. Why? Huh? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What, don't give me that look, Pops. I'll try to play this one. I want to... Cody. What? I want to see where this goes. Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yeah, you missed the most important part. What's the meaning of this? The witness said he stayed away so quite clear. He knows as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the important part, the killing blow. Order, order! Mr. Wright? How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Instead, the young man... He was watching something else! He was looking at something else, probably. Probably. Something else? Mister, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his ass? What claim was he looking at? Oof! Well, thing is saying. Mr. Wright, is your friend making baseless claims? Yes. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why didn't Cody look away from this fight? Because he was focusing on this camera! Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. As I'm aware of that, he wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Nor that too. Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera! He was trying to take a picture! Hey! Bullseye! But what's your problem, Pops? You gotta think we're picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Gotta be legit here. This is a court, so it comes with the territory. Great job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart reader realized there's no way he could have just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture, right? Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That's because you wanted to take a picture. I haven't just received your camera. You weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he sang more than that. Have him testify again. Right? Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request Cody Atkins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take the picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. It's not as peachy keen as school makes it out to be. Trust me, it sucks. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wasn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, I want to go to... Oh, what part was it? London... What? Are you sure that's all? Press him. Yeah! Nah, he definitely want to take a picture. There's gotta be something. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers, also known as completely pulling stuff out of my buttocks. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your test data to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was late, so I erased them. Why would you erase them? You erased them? Yeah, why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? There's definitely something. Oh, frick. Okay. Why would you do this when you have an album full of pictures for the Steel Samurai? Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, alright. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai saying victorious overthrow? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of Steel Samurai all taken by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures, the Steel Samurai none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, we got something going here, folks. This is big picture time. Oh my god, we're doing so awesome. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Of course, why wouldn't he take a picture? Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh wait, I just realized! I think Phoenix just realized too! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Are we sure about this? Did he actually? That's alright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would that boy erase? Because the Steel Samurai didn't win! Why else would he erase it? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. Why else would he delete it? That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, wait, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, never! Your Honor? The witness had revealed everything with his words. There's a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated by such a weak adversary. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He witnessed his beloved Steel Samurai murdered! He still saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! The truth will set people free! Order! I'll have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. We made a kid cry! Woo! One of the best days! The day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Well, okay. Alright. The Steel Samurai fell down. And then he didn't move. Wah! Ah, poor kid. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this about? The Steel Samurai was the victim! If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim! It's all so obvious now! Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai! Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in the costume victim was Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning, but he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Powers gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Zolbak said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, and he stole the costume. Why though? Why? Why would he do it? But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know! That's the most honest response we're going to get out of this courtroom. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Well, show it! Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, if you're not going to look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Oh my gosh, that's Studio 2! Hey, Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix, did you not realize the giant number painted there? Did you not see what was painted? I wonder! Look at this giant 2! When it gets here... Just... Oh, fine. Guess I have to go up here. Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. I draw your attention to the number on the gate. The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Ah! Edgeworth realized it! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see in this photo taken at the time of the murder, it does not say 1 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. It took place in Studio 2! Here at Studio 2! I see that explain the 2 on the gate in this photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmon's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in that trailer could have committed this murder. They were the ones who accessed the scene of the crime. It's coming all together. We turned this case around on its head. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break-in corresponding to the time of the death. During that break, Mr. Salmonell and Miss Steve S. Squeeze were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was at Studio 2! The person that the security guard Miss Olbeck saw was the victim, Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume, then went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai's costume? Are you suggesting he did it so he could cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Why would he do that? And why would he know if he was going to get murdered? Why would he do that anyways? Or do you have proof? Give me proof that victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I think I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that there's no surprise, I am much less confident. Alright though, here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole a costume. The only reason... Sleeping pills! This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle! I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Sorry about that. The court will take possession of this bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony revealed new possibilities on this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel ceremony seen by Miss Solbeck may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for you by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework, and I've been to school. Miss Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Whippowers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court's adjourned. We did it! We survived the court! Oh my gosh, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times in that child. Isn't your home the afterlife now? How does that work? Like seriously, how does that work? Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Yeah, that's something I would have said. It's like, yeah, I probably would have done the same, honestly. Me too. Wow, we're just roasting him. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. I'm with Phoenix. I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. We are going to make this man innocent by the end of this stream. Like I said, this is being streamed on my Twitch. Go check it out, because that's probably where I'll be streaming this so I could get the episodes out to you. I hope to see you guys in the future. See you all then.